It hit like a quiet shock, the kind that sneaks up on you. Peter Alexander standing under studio lights and calmly revealing a decision that had clearly been building for years. He's leaving NBC News after 22 years, not because he had to, but because, well, something more important was calling him home. And before we go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any updates on this story and others like it, because moments like this, they don't come around often. The announcement came live during a Saturday Today broadcast. No dramatic build-up, no long teaser, just a straightforward, honest reveal. You could feel it though, that slight pause in his voice, the weight behind the words. After more than 2 decades with NBC, Alexander wasn't just stepping away from a job, he was stepping away from a life rhythm that had defined him. 22 years is not a small thing. That's the kind of time where your career doesn't just grow, it becomes part of who you are. Alexander joined NBC back in 2004, a young journalist thrown into the fast-paced world of global reporting. Over the years, he covered major international stories, stood in high-pressure environments, and eventually made his way to one of the most demanding roles in journalism, the White House correspondent. By 2012, he was already deep in political reporting, and not long after, he rose to become co-chief White House correspondent. That's not just a title, it's a responsibility that comes with relentless schedules, constant travel, and the pressure to always be on, always ready. It's the kind of job where your phone probably never really stops buzzing. But here's where things get real, really real. Alexander opened up about the personal cost of that career. In recent times, he had spent over 80 nights away from home. Just think about that for a second. 80 nights not sleeping in your own bed, not seeing your family in person, not being there for the small, everyday moments that actually make life feel full. And then he dropped something that honestly hits even harder. Over the past 7 years, he missed more than 200 Friday nights with his family. 200! That's dinners not shared, laughter not heard firsthand, moments that don't come back. It's like watching your life happen from a distance, and maybe at some point, you just realize, wait, what am I trading all this for? For Alexander, that realization seems to have been the turning point. He spoke about wanting a better work-life balance, something people say all the time but rarely act on at this level. Because, let's be honest, walking away from a successful, high-profile role isn't easy. There's comfort in staying, even when it's exhausting. There's identity tied to it. There's status. But he chose differently. He talked about his wife, Allison, and his daughters, Ava and Emma, and you could sense that this decision wasn't sudden. It probably built up over years of missed moments, quiet reflections, maybe even those late nights alone in hotel rooms thinking, is this really how I want things to keep going? Now, this isn't a full stop on his career. He's transitioning to a new role at MS Now, the network previously known as MSNBC. So he's not disappearing from journalism, not at all. He's just reshaping how it fits into his life. And that shift, honestly, says a lot about where modern careers are heading. It's no longer just about climbing higher and higher without pause. People are starting to ask deeper questions, like, what's the point of success if you're never around to enjoy it with the people who matter most? His time on Saturday Today, co-hosting alongside Laura Jarrett since 2023, also became a significant part of his recent journey. Their on-air chemistry, the ease in their conversations, it made his farewell even more emotional. You could tell there was genuine respect there, not just between colleagues, but between people who had shared real moments behind the scenes. And those kinds of goodbyes, they're never just professional, they're personal. What stands out the most in all this, I think, is the honesty. No grand excuses, no dramatic exits, just a clear admission that sometimes even a great career can ask for too much. And when that happens, you have to decide what matters more. Because here's the truth, success can fill your calendar, but it can't replace your presence at home. It can give you recognition, but it won't sit at the dinner table with your kids. Alexander's departure isn't just about one journalist leaving a network. It's a reminder, maybe even a quiet wake-up call, that life doesn't pause while you're busy building a career.